One of the co-founders of H.O.L.L.A. H.O.L.L.A stands for How Our Lives Link All Together. Me and a few brothers, we was in like a strange place, and we created this organization. This place was prison. We was in Otisville Correctional Facility. I was around 25, 26 years old, just thinking about how I wanted to be able to come home from prison and actually be an effect inside my neighborhood and not be an extra problem. I knew that I was going to have mad things that's going to be in front of my face, that's going to surround us just for being formerly incarcerated. So I wanted to like break that stigma, you know? So while me and the brothers, while we was inside prison, we were just thinking inside this blue room, like, how can we get out there and help the community, and what we can do while we inside the prison to help our community. So we started to think of like having like a mentoring program for young people to be able to talk to guys and women while inside prison. I was already doing it with my family. My little brothers is writing me inside prison. My cousins, my sisters, they asking me questions. They asked me like what's going on, and they really needed help. But they needed help from somebody that they actually loved and cared about, you know? I made a decision that cost me a lot of years of my life. I went to prison from 21 years old, came home at 30 years old, you know? So with that understanding, we just was like, all right, let's do like a letter writing program. At the time, as we was building this up, we started creating bylaws. We created an organization inside prison, which a lot of people like, yo, you don't hear that story enough, you know? Whereas most programs inside prison was created by brothers inside prison. And then some type of organizations will take it on.
I was in prison too.
No question, sister.
I was in prison recently.
Wesley. Welcome home.
There.
Bless you,
Welcome
man.
home.
All right, we here.
Yeah.
We gonna stay out here.
Like Gonzalez.
Yes. Yep.
The girls shit.
Yeah, that's real. Yep.
Yeah.
Bless you. Glad you home, man.
I'm home now.
Right.
Word, I ain't going there.
We ain't going back. We ain't going back. That's right.
Yeah.
We ain't going back. Yep.
That shit's crazy.
It is. And that's what we're talking about today. Shawanna want to pass a bill. We want to pass a bill talking about the post-traumatic prison disorder. We all come from these neighborhoods that constantly fuck us up. You know what I'm saying? Like the sister said earlier. And then they blame us for some of the decisions that we end up making.
And I had a fire in my house.
Yep.
When I was in prison.
This is crazy. Like, and what they do with y'all. You know what I'm saying? Just move y'all somewhere else, right?
Yeah.
It's crazy. I know. I've been through it. I did 10 years of it. So I understand where you're coming from, yep.
So you was in jail?
Yes.
Where?
A few different spots. And as I'm saying, this is what it's about, you know. Me just understanding prison just didn't define me of just staying there. I knew that I had to come out here and be able to be effective inside my neighborhood. I was in a few different jails. I was in Otisville, Auburn, Elmira. A lot of jails, you know.
Well,
Right.
when were you in jail?
From 2002 all the way to 2010. So I would like to just say to y'all, man, while we out here, thank y'all, man. Thank y'all for showing up. Thank y'all for being out here. And this is real. This is what's needed, you know. To go along, most people that's coming out of prison, they ready. They ready to hit the street. They ready to hit the streets running and do what they need to do to survive. It's going to be taking us, and this is what the bill is about. It's going to be taking us to be able to help them along, help our people along.
What's the bill?
I also work inside.
What's the bill?
The sister will give you more information on the bill, okay? I got you, Queen. Help the Queen out. Yes, it's our duty to actually be an effect, man, on both ends. Because even when we come home from prison, we look at our own families sometimes, we look at our neighbors sometimes, that they don't trust us, that they don't love us, that they don't care about us. And then the opposite end, this is how they looking at us too. Can we trust this person? Can we trust this individual that just did time, you know? So it's about us caring and loving for each other and actually being there for each other as we take these steps to grow. Lastly, I just want to say, we have a documentary that came out. It's called We Came to Heal. Go on YouTube, subscribe to our channel, H.O.L.L.A TV, and come build with us, come heal with us. And I just want to do like a bar.
Where you from?
I'm from Harlem. I'm from right here. This is my hood, yeah. And that's good. I love the Queen.
You never been in no bubble?
Okay.
Every bubble?
Had a song that I wrote inside prison. It's called Daddy. And I like to just share like a verse out of that real quick with y'all. But I'm gonna need some help. Y'all with me?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. All right. These are the questions that's usually asked by a son who fathers up in the pen, like, Daddy, when are you coming home? Or, Daddy, why did you leave me alone? I said, these are the questions that's usually asked by a daughter who fathers up in the pen, like, Daddy, when are you coming home? Or, Daddy, why did you leave me alone? Y'all got that?
Yep.
I'm gonna need y'all to hit that daddy part, you heard?
Got you.
I got you.
We got you. Yeah, that's easy, right?
This song for you, I guess this part 2. Son, sorry, daddy left you. Days going by, the weeks be so long, months stretched to years, for years, the tears held up inside. I tried to let them go, hurt so much, the pain unbearable. Last time I saw you was in '02, up inside Auburn at a festival. We was having fun, son, kicking a kickball. I wish we had a court, we would have played some b-ball. You was only 4, not even 3 feet tall, but you was smart, beat me in Connect 4. And I love your smile, brighten my days up, doing bad, son, mess my life up. Question was asked, I guess you had plenty. Staring in your eyes, son, I knew you had many. But these are the questions that's usually asked by a son who fathers up in a pen, like, Daddy, when are you coming home? Or, Daddy, why did you leave me alone? I said, these are the questions that's usually asked by a daughter who fathers up in a pen, like, Daddy, when are you coming home? Or, did you leave me alone? I lost my daddy to this street life. War going on, targets on sight. Gun down blaze, my pops got locked up. 32 years later, damn, he was locked up. Never spent a day with me in the streets. Never taught me how to get them girls between the sheets. Never seen my crossover or missing jump shot. I wish he was there to get me off the block. I wish, some nights I wish very often. Some nights I felt like Annie, I'm an orphan. Siblings of 7, I'm the second oldest. My brother used to teach me because my pops wasn't there. I used to go see him when I was much younger. Both me and my sisters eating them cheeseburgers. Question was asked, we had so many. Staring in his eyes, he knew we had plenty, cause these are the questions that's usually asked by a son who fathers up in a pen, like, Daddy, when are you coming home? Or, Daddy, why did you leave me alone? I said, these are the questions that's usually asked by a daughter who fathers up in a pen, like, Daddy, when are you coming home? Or, Daddy, why did you leave me alone? Now I'm caught up in the catch 22. I abandoned my son, Dad, just like you. We done took to the streets, Dad, did what we wanted, Dad, moved how we wanted, Corey, but what about the children? Knew that our actions came with a price. The warnings was there, but we wouldn't let it suffice. Getting locked up with just a small blessing. We could have been dead, we could have been paralyzed, we could have been, man, we should have been good fathers, been there for our children like good fathers. All the questions that they ask, man, they getting harder. All the BS that we tell them, man, they getting smarter. So it's time for us to step it up. Leave the street life alone, give it up. Be smart, play your role, play your part. And when they ask you why, speak from your heart. Cause these are the questions that's usually asked by a son who fathers up in the pen, like, Daddy, when are you coming home? Or, Daddy, why did you leave me alone? I said, these are the questions that's usually asked by a daughter who fathers up in the pen, like, Daddy, when are you coming home? Or, Daddy, why did you leave? Now you know his mother, so these are the questions that's usually asked by a son who mothers up in the pen, like, Mommy, when are you coming home? Or, Mommy, why did you leave me alone? I said, these are the questions that's usually asked by a daughter who mothers up in the pen, like, Mommy, when are you coming home? Or, Mommy, why did you leave me alone?
Holla.
Yeah, pick up that album too, man. We out there. Holla.
Hey,
Holla.
I told y'all men need flowers too. I'm committed to saying that, because as women, we got to know that men are vulnerable too. So they like flowers and body scrub and all the other stuff. The same stuff we like, they like it too.
That's right.
Tell them.
That's right.
That's a fact.
Run it back.
Arthur, come here. Arthur Rambert, can you